Hey everyone, it's Kerry Jeffrey from Emotional Autoimmunity today, coming to you in the midst of a bit of a flare, and not quite sure what's caused the flare, as usually not. It's always a bit of guesswork, isn't it? But I'd probably say I haven't been sleeping that well lately, and it's probably due to that. So what happens when I go through a flare? The first thing I notice is my energy levels go down, my motivation definitely goes, and my brain does not work as well when I'm in a flare like I am right now. So as you can see, there's no makeup or anything today. And actually today I'm taking the day off. So I've got one client to see tonight, and that's about it. And I'm really not going to do much of anything at all today. And the title of this video is why you need to keep setting the boundaries and why you need to keep having the conversations. And the reason I'm bringing this up is I want to let you guys know that this is also an issue in my life. It is one of those things that happens when you live with people whose actions have an impact on your disease and what you do. So in my situation, I live with my youngest son. He's 18 now. He's out and about in the world with his car and his friends. And the conversations I've been having with him are all about that he needs to be quiet when he comes home, because he usually gets home at about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And sometimes he tries, but a lot of the time it just slips his mind, right? Because he's not feeling the impact of that. And so he's been out a couple of times this week, and he's got home at about 4 or 5 in the morning or 3 in the morning and woken me up. And when I've woken up, unfortunately, I haven't been able to get back to sleep. And this is cumulative, which is probably the impact that's led to the flare that I'm experiencing today, and why I just feel so exhausted and achy and brain fogged and like crap. Basically, I feel like crap. So I had to have the conversation with him when he finally emerged from his day of sleeping at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and just remind him that what you are doing is affecting me, that I live with this sickness, and that if I don't get sleep, then that brings my symptoms back, which means that it makes life harder for me, which means that it causes me pain, and that it is possible for you to adapt yourself to be quieter when you come in. That's being considerate, right? And you need those skills when you live with anyone. And there was also some consequences that I gave him that went along with that, because when you set a boundary, right, there's got to be a consequence, and you've got to keep the boundary, right? So if you say you're going to do something, then you've got to follow that up. And I know you can get sick and tired of telling people that, yes, I am still sick, and yes, these things still happen, and yes, I'm not the way that I was. I know it's draining and it's exhausting, but it is ultimately going to be for your benefit, because it's not going to be front of mind for them. And when it comes to setting boundaries, it's not something you do once. You do it over and over and over again until it becomes part of the new normal. Because the thing you need to remember is that it doesn't impact on these other people. We are the ones who feel the consequences of that. And so it is on us to keep saying, this is what's happening. When you do this, or when you come in late at night and you bang around the house and you wake me up, that is having an impact on me. It's very different if it's just one of those nights where I wake up and I can't sleep for no reason. That's just me, right? That's just my life. But when it's something that could be changed, then it's a conversation that I need to keep having, and I will keep having that conversation. And I also feel very free to express how I feel about it. And quite frankly, it's annoying, right? It's annoying. It's frustrating, and I think it's showing a lack of consideration. And as adults, we all need to learn those skills about trying to be considerate about how our actions are impacting on other people, especially when we're living together. So if you're feeling really tired of telling your partner or telling your children or telling your friends, hey, I've got this illness, right? I won't be able to do that, or I can't eat that, or I can't stay up till that time of night, then do it anyway. Do it anyway. They need to know It's not affecting them. It's not front of mind. They can be difficult conversations, but ultimately it's worth it. And I did actually get a reasonable night's sleep last night. And he can be very considerate when it's front of mind, and he can be quiet. And so it's on me to keep reminding him that that's how it affects me. And I can also be mindful of the things that I do that impact him, and that's how we can all, love each other and get along. So please don't give up on your boundaries. Please don't give up on your conversations. Ultimately, it's going to benefit you. It doesn't always have to be an angry conversation. You can say it with love, you can say it, in peace, you can say it, but you need to say it. You need to let people know about how what they're doing is impacting on your health. And one of the things I think I said that got through to him is managing my illness is not just about taking my thyroid replacements or the way that I eat, it's how I sleep. And how I sleep affects how I feel. And if I don't get enough sleep, then it brings those illness symptoms back. And I think that really got through to him. So just keep trying different ways, keep setting your boundaries, keep having the conversations, because you're absolutely worth it. You matter, your health matters, your life matters. So I'm going to go and lay on the couch and watch some Netflix for the rest of the day. Have a good day, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.